This is Matrix Lord 212. Now, some of you may be questioning why I'm talking about this stuff. You may not find it interesting at all. I've always been honest with my audience. I've always let them in on what's going on. And some people will tell you that if you go on the comment section every single day, there's maybe one, two, three that regularly post comments, and it's always in a negative fashion where they're conflictory against me, they're bashing me, they're insulting me, they're insulting my character, they're insulting my attitude, my looks, they're insulting my philosophy, they're insulting just about everything on this channel. And I'm always one where I want people to express themselves. But what's happening is, because I've done nothing, people have continually abused my good nature by posting and posting and posting and posting the negativity to where my own audience is getting annoyed that they're posting a negativity and it's being allowed. And it's really not allowed. See, I'm against censorship, but what I'm coming to realize is that if I'm a content creator, and this is my YouTube channel for 12, 13 years, whatever, and I have goals I set for this channel, and I'm doing stuff on my YouTube, and I'm making money from it, correct? So I want peace, and I want both sides of the opinion, but people are taking advantage of my good nature, and they're abusing that privilege. And I'm trying to talk to them like, listen, maybe you should back off a little bit, maybe you should come down and be professional. And they're not getting it. So if you're not getting it, if you're breaking the rules, your comments got to get deleted, you got to get banned, or whatever I decide. And I'm allowed to decide. So if I want to delete all that negativity, I'm going to delete it. And I just feel that, like, it's ruining this channel, because I can't even do a comedy video where I'm a character without some asshole just being so fucking negative that they don't get the comedy. And when I tell them, like, sarcastically it's comedy, they're like, well, if you need to tell me it's comedy, then I'm not talking to the YouTube channel. I'm not talking to my audience. I'm talking to you, the individual, that you don't get it. So, like, why would I have to explain myself? Why would I have to explain why I'm doing a snack lesson, having a piece of candy, having coffee? I do stuff like that sometimes. There's a variety of stuff on my channel. I don't just talk about Doctor Who. I review stuff. Sometimes there's characters on here. Sometimes there's gaming on here. It's a wide variety of topics, wide variety of things. I do podcasts. I do all this stuff. And the people are just negative about every single thing that I make. So if that's the case, why, the question is asked, why are you here? Why are you here if you're just here to negative every single day? The answer is you don't need to be here. If you find that you don't like me, to go somewhere you like. It's fine to unsubscribe. Goodbye. But you camping like in Call of Duty, waiting for somebody to come to shoot them, I don't know what your purpose is here. To every single day post a negative comment. And you're starting to fight with other people. People fighting with you. You're a troll. Because no one does that other than trolls. Or you have an agenda. And that agenda is to take control of the channel and put it in a negative spin. Like, this is my channel. I don't need to explain that. I could do whatever I want with this channel. You don't get to every single day do this, because eventually I'm pissed off. I'm done with it. And I'm never going to see you again, because I'm going to wind up the last resort banning the person. You're not going to affect me in any way, shape, or form from what I plan to do. I plan to talk about Doctor Who all the time on this channel. That's why this channel was created, because I used to go on talk about Doctor Who everywhere, and I decided to talk Doctor Who here. And then, of course, I talked about other stuff, but it's always been about Doctor Who. That was the purpose of this channel. And even though it's not as much, it's still a big part of this channel. I've done thousands of podcasts in the past. I may not do them now like I used to, but things have changed. 12, 13 years have passed. A lot has changed. Sometimes I can't sit there like I used to when I was a lot younger for hours doing podcasts. So when I do podcasts, it's a lot shorter. But also, people don't really want to watch podcasts for hours, really. Even videos are smaller than I used to have. Why? Well, one of the biggest reasons is the memory with the iPhone, that I can't really do it as long as I want to, because I don't really feel like buying another phone. So this is already too long, but I'm still going anyway. So I'm going to have to delete stuff, upload it, and then put them back. But anyway, I like doing quick videos lately. I do reviews. Since COVID or whatever, I started doing reviews. I started doing more gaming. I started changing it up. Some people liked it, some people don't. I did a book, and then the next day everything went in lockdown, and I lost a lot of money on the book. Does that mean I'm stopping books altogether? No. I'm going to do more, but I have to find the right time, the right place, and the right financial time to do it. The books are already made. It's just I got to edit them or whatever, but there'll be a time and a place for everything. So I want to talk about Doctor Who. I love Doctor Who. I want to talk about my gaming. I want to do my gaming. And yes, people could give an opinion, but the same people are every single comment negative. And, whether you think I'm right or wrong, it's my channel. They're going to disappear. You're not going to see their comments anymore because there's not going to be a resolution. They're not going to behave. I don't know what the purpose is, but I don't like it. And if this is my home and my channel, and I don't feel comfortable in my home and my channel, then I got to change my home and my channel. Right? So that's what's changing. Stuff is getting deleted. And again, I'm getting stuff too. I'm having haters out there that are trying to control this channel where they're flagging every gaming video there is. I don't know if they tried to flag other stuff, but when I looked, everything else is fine. Doctor Who videos are fine. Nothing else is flagged other than the gaming. And I'm starting to just delete the live streams of the gaming because I'm just not, I don't want to peel every day. I'm tired of it. Tired of it. And sometimes, 9 times out of 10, that stops me from streaming because I put a lot of time into streaming. I'm playing the game. You get to watch me play, get to interact with you. But if it's going to be for nothing, then why even stream? You'll see me talk about some people on here because I just don't understand why people continually mention me to boost themselves. So as much as I say I'm not going to talk about that person, as I find stuff all the time that I'm mentioned or bashed, I have to address it. The biggest thing is this person, Noel, is trying to rebuild his brand and his channel at my expense. He's trying to knock me, discredit me, defamation of character, everything about what I say and do about this channel on Doctor Who, so that way he could rise as the savior, that he's telling the truth and I'm not, and he's getting views, and people watch his podcast, and people listening to him. And what's his biggest campaign? To end Doctor Who. To put it on hiatus. To put it in cancellation. You want to cancel your own show that you claim is your favorite show. You want to cancel it. I don't want to cancel, but I report the news as it is. There's a lot of people that are creating a fake representation of what's actually happening in the universe. The articles I've read, I'm like, oh, this is familiar because I've read it months ago, and then there's a new date on it, and they add a sentence or two to it. They're not new articles, they're outdated. And I tell you, it's outdated. Every day, somebody puts a new spin on it. From when Russell makes a statement that Disney Plus has not announced anything, it doesn't mean that it's not commissioned. It's that you don't know about it. And I think that's the biggest misinterpretation of everyone, is that these companies never tell the public before anyone that something's commissioned. They'll commission it and you'll find out about it later. And my biggest thing is showing you that it is commissioned, because you have to pay for it if it's commissioned, and there's gonna be receipts. They're getting stuff together, they're preparing. You don't do that for free. So while Disney Plus didn't tell you, or Russell didn't tell you, stuff is going on behind the scenes, that it's getting made and prepared. And some people just don't get that. Like Noel's not getting it on his channel, just not getting it. But it's happening. So as far as Greg and the other person or two, or Josh or whatever, it's just getting so ridiculously toxic on this channel that I'm not even comfortable on my own channel. So things are going to change. Now, I would like to have an open dialogue with these people, sure, in public, but like, meaning like in the comment section, okay, but they're not going to change, then they're going to go, and that's it. Not that they have to change like their opinions, but you can't be toxic 24/7. Can't be. So that's it. All right, I said enough. Have a great day. Take care. Bye for now.